Hello there. Happy Friday. It is the weekend. Hope you've had a wonderful week. It's here in Napa, Idaho. We are at about 55 degrees on a sunny day, and it is beautiful outside, I do have to say. Hope you're enjoying the weather wherever you happen to be at while you're watching this. Anyway, just wanted to kind of let you guys know a little bit. One, we heard back from Idaho's Best, and we actually made the finalists. So thank you so much for everybody who voted, everybody who put a review out there on Google or wherever. We really appreciate that. So thank you so much. We're going to know who actually takes home the gold, the prize there. Looks like they've got their banquet to announce that set up around December 3rd. So here in about a month, we'll be able to let you know that. And I just want to share that with you because it's really anything that we earn, like any awards, service awards, nominations, anything like that, it's really because of folks like you, our customers and our friends that believe in what we do and help support us in one way or another. So from all of us here at Meticulous Man, we want to say thank you so much. The other thing is next Friday, I'm going to be down in Las Vegas because one of the things that we really believe in around here is, one, making it better and keep on learning. So this coming up week, they've got a cleaning conference that goes on. It's every year they do it. This year they're going to be doing it in Las Vegas. But we get to learn more about how to service you guys better, how to take care of the homes better, and learning what new materials, new cleaning techniques and tools and supplies are coming out. So we'll be actually doing that Facebook Live from most likely down somewhere in Vegas, wherever I get a moment to do that. Might be at the airport, Anyway, just wanted to let you guys know that because I want to share with you the fact that as a company, it's really important to me that we don't just keep doing the same things over and over again. We try to figure out ways to improve because technology and things are always changing. So we'll make sure we stay on top of that so you don't have to. And that kind of brings me to what I wanted to talk about today, getting the most out of your house cleaning service. Now, whenever you spend money, you want to get the most bang for your buck. And I don't know of anybody who doesn't do that. But when it comes to house cleaning, sometimes people don't quite think about that. They don't think of it in the same way. How I'd like to compare it is, in this case, like going to the gym. Which is better? Is it better to go to the gym once a month or once a week? Or, how does that work? Do you get the most out of your membership and the most for your time? Well, obviously, the more frequent you go, the more results you get, the better the results are that you get, pardon me. The same thing goes for your house cleaning. So, looking at how often this is going to happen is a very important thing. But the first place you really want to start is with your decluttering, because most of the time, there are some companies out there that will go ahead and do a decluttering service for you, but that's not something that you do on a regular basis. And let's face it, if you have somebody else come in and do that for you, the declutter, your stuff's going to build up again. And there's a big difference between cleaning a home and decluttering it. They're not the same. So where we would encourage you to start is with your decluttering. So a good place would be just to pick any room, doesn't really matter, and start grabbing all the things that you haven't used in, like say 6 months. Put them in a container and set them off to the side. Now you want to go through that if there's any important things like memorabilia or any items that are of any kind of personal value, attachment, they got sentimental value. That's it, sentimental value. That's what I'm looking for. You might want to go ahead and keep those out. But if it's like your clothing, anything that just, you just don't really use and it has no meaning to you, go ahead and put that in a container and set it off and see how things go for about, let's just say a month. And if in that month time you don't really ever grab that out, go ahead and donate it. A really great place to do that is check out your local Facebook groups. There's a lot of buy, sell, trade type groups, and some of them have a thing called a round robin, where you just put, whether it's your clothes. My family does this. You put all your used clothes that you don't want to keep, that are in good condition, obviously, and you put them in there, and then they go to another family. They go ahead and take out what they want, put in what they don't need, and it goes around, and so you get kind of like a recycling, upskilling type thing. that's a good place to do things. The other thing is just look at your counter space and go, okay, what, again, it's always looking at the what am I not using. So you really want to kind of clear that kind of stuff out, and that will help out with a lot of your decluttering. Anything that you can get put in digital, like pictures, and put those away, that's a good place to start with decluttering as well. But once you get your home where you don't feel so crowded in it, then the next thing is to figure out, when you want to have that house cleaning service come in, how often do you want? Now, we really recommend that a minimum of every other week, because you get the most bang for your buck. Services coming in every other week will be able to maintain, in most cases, your main areas like your toilets, your bathrooms, your floors, the general dusting throughout the home. They'll be able to make sure that that stays relatively low, if not even noticeable. And you want to make sure you keep that up, because what happens is, what we've seen is people go, oh, well, it looks great, we really don't need somebody to come in. And what they're forgetting is those results that they're seeing with the bathroom being sparkling clean and it feels great to go in there, is that it's happened because we've been in there so many times. And once you stop that, well, then you start to notice. It's like going to the gym. You work out and you start to see those results, and then you decide, oh, well, I can go ahead and stop going here for a while. And 1 week turns into 2, which turns into a month, which turns into 6 months, and you're right back where you started. So definitely making sure that you have your house cleaning service come in there enough that you don't have to worry about about the cleanliness level, and that it stays fairly clean to where it almost looks as though you really don't need the service. And that's an ideal frequency. The other thing in making sure that you get the most out of your house cleaning service is make sure you don't do the whole start and stop thing. One of the things I've seen is where people will go ahead and will be coming into their home like on a every other week or weekly basis, and they'll go on a vacation and they'll go ahead and say, well, we don't really need you because we just had our cleaning. Well, the problem is when you're gone, dust still accumulates, your water in your toilets gets stagnant and sits there and starts to help create a ring in the bottom. And just the overall, there's spiders, there's things, stuff that comes into your home and it's not being maintained. So that when you come back, well, they've got to go ahead and start back over again. And sometimes that can take a lot longer. The other advantage to having your house cleaning service come in and continuing the rotation while you're even away on vacation is that you have a built-in house inspection. So imagine this, you're on your vacation and you're enjoying your time, you've canceled your house cleaning service, but you find out that you get back home and your pipes had frozen, or you had a leaky faucet and it went everywhere and spilled over into your kitchen area or underneath the sink, and your flooring is now damaged. The great thing about having a house cleaning service that continues the rotation as normal is that they come into your home on a regular basis. They can check on those things. They can let you know if something is amiss. That way it can be taken care of as soon as possible, versus if you're going to be gone for vacation for a month or maybe even 2 months, 3 months, the summer, that you don't know these things. And you're already paying them, and they can come in and they can keep an eye on things. They can also let you know if it looks like something weird's been happening around your house, because they've been in and out of there enough that they should be able to tell, hey, is this curtain, that doesn't look right, or it looks like somebody's been in here. That way they can know. I mean, it's just a real great built-in house watching service almost. And you're not paying extra for it. You don't have to pay somebody else to come in and babysit your home. So yeah, I mean, those are really great things. I'd like to hear from you guys what you think is the best way to get the most bang for your buck and get the most use out of your house cleaning service. Go ahead and leave your comments in the comment section below there. Go ahead and leave any, if you got any questions, go ahead and put those in there as well. Would love to hear from you, kind of hear anything you're interested. One of the reasons I'm doing these is to help inform you, help educate you so that you become a better consumer, and that when you are ready to go ahead and look for a house cleaning service, you feel more prepared, whether that's with us or you go with somebody else. The main thing is I want to make sure you feel you've got the tools you need to make an informed decision and one that's right for you and your family and your home. So go ahead and let us know what you're interested in, and I'd be happy to try to answer that. So with that said, I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. We look forward to talking to you again next Friday from Las Vegas. Until then, have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy your Veterans Day, and thank you very much. Also, just reminds me, thank you to everybody who has served, all those who are in the military, no matter what capacity. My father was in the Army, and my sister served in the Navy, so I really have an appreciation for everything you people do, the sacrifices, and those of you that stay home. There's a lot of family members, whether husbands, wives, that their partner serves in the military, and they've got to take and do a lot is put on them. And I don't want to forget what you guys do and the sacrifices you make. So thank you so much for your service. We hope you have a wonderful Veterans weekend here, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.